Going good. Thank you.
I'm Brandon Helwig. I cover UCF for Rivals.com. So what's it like now to be at UCF? Now, this is your year at ECU. You're playing UCF every year. You've been part of some, that was a crazy game this past year. So what was it like when you hit the portal and you realized, well, one of the schools maybe might be one of your former rivals?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like when I came on my visit and stuff, like I played here twice as an opponent, and then just being in their facility and whatnot, meeting the coaches that I just played against a few months ago, I would say it was definitely a little weird. And what you said about the portal, when I entered the portal, I wasn't really sure what I was going to get. I didn't really have any expected destinations or anything. I was really just welcome to all opportunities. So that's that part.
Jason Beatty with the Orlando Sentinel. Could you have imagined, was UCF even on your mind? Like, were you looking for anything specifically, or what were you kind of looking for?
Like with UCF or just in general in the portal?
General, like what was your mindset? What were you looking for when you entered the portal?
Entering the portal, I just wanted a chance to play on a bigger stage than the American Conference. And I just wanted to be somewhere where I could call home, felt at home, develop good relationship with coaches, just a nice area with like a team that has a lot of support like Orlando does, UCF. Just chance to play the next level, winning history, just everything that UCF has is pretty much what I was looking for when I entered.
Matt Marshall, the Orlando Sentinel. Do you remember who was the first person from UCF to reach out to you and what their pitch was? What was kind of their draw to come here to come to UCF?
The first person to reach out to me and who pretty much handled all my recruiting was Coach Addison, the new DC. He pretty much just told me, like I said, they have a good plan going into the Big 12 this year, a well put together team. I'm not sure who they lost, but I don't think they lost too much. So I know obviously they'll be able to build on what they did last year. Well, since I'm here now, but and then just for me personally, he just told me he liked my skill set, loved my game. Obviously, he already had prior knowledge of me because I've been playing against him the last couple of years. So just everything he told me it felt right. I put my trust in him, and so I felt this was the right place for me.
Trace Trolko, Sons of UCF. How would you describe your game, and what are your memories of having played UCF a couple months ago?
Well, for my game, I would say I feel like I could play on both levels, second and third level, whether that's nickel, playing deep safety. I feel like I can do anything that a DB needs. I love to hit. I can play man, drop back in a deep zone, curl flat, just anything a coach needs. I can blitz, just anything that's needed from a defensive back. I feel like I'm just a good all-around football player on the defensive side. So that's how I feel about my game. And about UCF, I love playing here as an opponent just because of how the stands is. Like when you're in the visiting locker room, you coming out, like they call it the bounce house because it's like vibration sense. You hear how loud everybody is. They have 2 student sections. It's just everything about the game day atmosphere here. I definitely didn't like when I came. I came here in 2019 and 2019 and 2021. I came here.
Did your teammates and your buddies at ECU, did they give you any crap when you decided to go to UCF?
No. Everybody was happy for me. Nobody gave me a hard time. Everybody was happy.
So what was it like growing up in Japan? I know I read that in your bio. Your parents were in the Marine Corps. Is that right?
They were.
I don't know how long you were in Japan, but what was that experience like growing up?
I was there for 3 years. Ages like it was 2002 to 5. So ages 2 to 5, I was up there.
Young,
yeah, I was too young. I don't really remember too much, if I'm being honest. I just remember like preschool, and so I started kindergarten there. That's really all I remember about it. I don't remember too much though.
Max Kamara, NSM Today. I saw you tweeted recently about some drama with your apartment. Can you talk a little bit about that story?
I don't really want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
That Big 12 schedule came out yesterday, and obviously that's big news. You knew UCF's going to the Big 12, but now it feels real. You know who you're playing and when you're playing, and what are the guys talking about, and what do you guys want to accomplish in that first season?
Oh yeah, we're all excited about the schedule. Like some of the guys said earlier, we're just Coach Malzahn came in our first team meeting for the spring before we started workouts and set our goals to win the Big 12. And if you're not with it, if that's not, he wants us like that's our needs to be everybody's intent in everything we do, from conditioning to lift weights, your diet, how you are on and off the field, spring ball, just everything leading up to the season. Everything's about winning the Big 12. And then, like you guys spoke about earlier, you win the Big 12, you have a chance to show it on a national stage. So that's our goals for this season.
You guys are doing winter workouts. They've shared some videos of you guys in the weight room. What's kind of your goals this winter and into spring ball as well?
For me personally, or as a team?
Personally.
Well, for the season, I just want us to win. I know, like when it comes to, obviously my goal is to get to the next level, but you won't get to the next level if you're not part of a winning program. So for me, it's just all about make it through spring ball and stuff, just making our defense as good as possible. Obviously we have a new coach, so I know there's going to be probably some changes when it comes to like the scheme and stuff like that. Just everybody buying into the scheme, getting on the same page as a defense. That's what my biggest thing for the spring, and then we could take it into the fall, keep it rolling, have a good camp, and then like I said earlier, our goal is to win the Big 12. Hopefully we do that, and then that'll help me that'll help everybody achieve our goals. When the personal goals everybody has, you can't do that without a winning program. So that's pretty much my goal for everything.
What's it like to be the new guy? How would you describe the reception you've gotten from your teammates and coaches?
I would say I'm pretty good when it comes, because I was in the military, I've done a lot of moving in my life. So I would say it's been pretty good. I'm pretty good when it comes to being social with people and stuff like that. The guys they welcomed me with open arms. A lot of people, I didn't have to really force anything. Everybody approached me, asking me just like about my story, who I am, where I'm from, and stuff like that. So the guys have been pretty open since I've been here. I've really enjoyed it. Met a lot of people. Still, obviously, trying to meet everybody, learn everybody's name and stuff like that. But it's been a good ride since I've been here.
Yeah, didn't you start out at linebacker? Was that your history? Did you start out at linebacker at ECU, or?
I started at nickel. Well, we called it Sam linebacker.
Okay.
And safety. So I played both while I was there.
Okay, so I mean, obviously you played a lot of football through the years. Like, what are you known for? Like, what should people know when they see you on the field? Like, what are your best strengths out there playing defense?
I would say my blitzing ability, tackling, and then just making plays on the ball in the passing game. I would say those are the three biggest things I'd be known for.
You got a Super Bowl pick? Eagles, Chiefs?
Oh, yeah.
What do you got? Oh, what is it? What is it? Eagles,
Die-hard Eagles fan. Definitely going for the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, so tell me about that. Why are you a die-hard Eagles fan?
I don't know. Growing up, my favorite player was Deshaun Jackson, and he was on the Eagles. And from there, that's just how I've been since. Even though he left the team, I never left. So, yeah, that's how I became an Eagles fan. Just him.
Fly Eagles fly. All right.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Thank you.